Okay, here are my thoughts about when we first got our very first YouTube check from Google, right? And really just for people watching the video. It was roughly around about 20, I think it was 2016. And what was interesting, when we got the check, because you can do check in the mail or direct deposit. Remember, they pay you on the 21st of each month. And I'll kind of cover some of the requirements again in terms of getting monetized. But anyway, we got paid, and it actually, once we got monetized, we weren't even making a lot of money at the time. But I had some videos on there that were, doing things, and we had, once we got monetized, they wouldn't send you a check until you have at least $100, until you reach that $100 threshold. So the first month we only made like 50 something bucks. The next month it was roughly about the same, maybe a little bit more. So we made a little over 100 something, some odd dollars on the second month. They send us a check, and I'm like, wow, these people just sent me a check just for making videos. These people didn't have to buy anything. That people just that watch videos on my channel, all they have to do is just watch the information. It just blew my mind. And then later on that year, we went to an event called Vid Summit, and it's like a content create for video content creators training event, right? So they talk about best practices, they talk about different tools, and you get a chance to meet all these, in my eyes, famous creators on YouTube. You had people like Gary Vee was there, and Ty Lopez, and a whole lot of other people, right? I mean, a lot of names. I can go down the list, but anyway, they have it every year in different parts of the country and everything. I'm actually going to try to make it to the next one, for next year. It's going to be fun. So they would do that. We went to that one, and I learned so much. It kind of opened my eyes to talking to people about how they turned their passion into major profits. Okay, not just from YouTube sending the money, but the money that they were making because of different things that they were selling or offering or whatever. But they would also talk about, hey, yeah, the YouTube AdSense, YouTube Partner Program really finances our whole operation. I'm like, wow, really? I'm like, I should have been doing this a long time ago, right? So anyway, I digress. But when I got that first check, it really, and that's what kind of led us to that event anyway, actually. But it just, since then, it's always been on my mind. What would it feel like if YouTube could take care of all of your living expenses and business expenses? And I know even for me, personally, it was really eye opening of the potential of, if you just make more content, make better content, you could make more money, just from doing what you love to do. Because I love creating videos. I love doing it. I've always been a big movie fan and all that stuff. And nowadays, because of technology, it just makes it super easy for anybody to make a video. You don't even have to have a major camera. You got a major camera in your pocket, like literally. Who knew that technology would even evolve to this, where we all now typically have a very expensive camera in our pocket, okay, or purse, right? Some of us multiple, because I got multiple phones, and both of them have really good cameras on them, right? So I shoot 4K video and do all kinds of cool stuff, right, with these phones now. The opportunity is unlimited, and all we have to do is just continue to make content. So my thoughts about it were just like, wow, this is crazy. And ever since then, we've been making money every month, from YouTube, just from people just watching the content. If some of you already are monetized that are watching, you already know what I'm talking about. And maybe you're not even satisfied where that's at and you want to do more. I think a lot of us are in that same boat. We want to do more, and a lot of times we just need the motivation to really to be able to do it. And for me, a lot of it is just being able to just make simple videos and being able to share and educate, on a whim, and really help people to go to the next level. So that's really what it's really all about. As a matter of fact, for those that are not monetized, I want to show you exactly what you can actually do and kind of give you an insight of some of the requirements needed to be able to be monetized just on YouTube. Obviously, you can do this on other platforms as well. Other platforms have different requirements. We're just going to focus on YouTube. Let me show you really quick here. So you got to have at least 1,000 subscribers, right? 1,000 subscribers. Now, some of you saying, well, how am I going to get 1,000 subscribers? Well, you get 1,000 subscribers by creating content, right? We all had to start somewhere. Even myself, I had to start somewhere. At one point, I didn't have any subscribers. So I made a video, then another video, then another video. And then eventually we got to over 1,000 subscribers, right? You get there by creating content. That's how you do it. That's literally how you get subscribers on your channel. You just have to create content. Now, plus, not only that, you got to have at least 1,000 subscribers on your YouTube channel. You got to have at least 4,000 valid public watch hours within the last 12 months. And watch hours is basically what it means. You had over, there's been over 4,000 hours of people actually watching all your content. It doesn't have to be just one video, just all your content combined on your channel has to add up to 4,000 hours of watch time. And that can be stretched out over a 12-month period. I think it used to be like at a shorter time span, I think, but at least over 12 months, and you'll get there. Okay. And depending on how much content you create will determine how fast you hit that 4,000 watch hours. Okay. So, and then of course you have a lot of people that are making like shorts. Shorts are a little bit more difficult because you got to have at least 10 million public short views. Which, shorts kind of go fast, so it could add up. And you have to have that within the last 90 days. So people can actually do it. You just got to do it within 90 days. It's a little work. But to me, in my opinion, I think the 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 is probably a little easier, right? But, to each his own, whichever one comes first, right? But I know for us, it was 1,000 subscribers and at least 4,000 watch hours because, Shorts hasn't been around that long, maybe a couple years now, I think, something like that, maybe 3, but I think about a couple years. So 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 public watch hours. And then you can be monetized, right? And you'll see this when you log into your YouTube Studio account and you'll see all the tabs on the left-hand side. Just click on the tab that says Earn. And when you tap on that, it'll break it all down for you. But it's really, really impressive on what's been able to happen with with our channel for over the years and everything. But we kind of haven't really been focused on it like I should have. If you've been watching a lot of my videos, I kind of talk about it. There are some things we could have done differently. We could have been even bigger. We could have done some other moves and on our channel, and we could even be doing much better. But now I'm really kind of like rebuilding our channel and rebuilding new subscribers, making new connections with people, reigniting old connections, if you will, also in the midst of that, because I appreciate anybody that's subscribed to our channel, whether it was here recently or 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 10 years ago, because my channel is old. This is an OG channel. Okay, this isn't like a new channel, but I'm kind of treating it like a new channel now. I'm just being very consistent. I'm uploading every day, staying consistent with it, commenting and replying to comments and all that stuff as well. And I want to show the algorithm that, hey, I'm showing up, I'm here, because that's the one thing I've seen with other people that have really taken their channel to the next level in terms of viewers, subscribers, and of course revenue. They're doing a lot of those things. So, and again, you don't know when your channel just may hit and just go to the moon. All you can control is the content that you make. So I'm just focused on the content that I can make. That's all I can control. My content, just staying consistent, and I'm just going to play the numbers, because what you lack in skill and in metrics, you just make up in numbers. Just make more content. Make more content, things will change. And I know that made an impact with us is, we hit a milestone. I had a goal last month to make at least $400 in ad revenue from YouTube, and we did that. We actually did $430. So kind of went over that goal. Minimum goal was like four to $500, but we did like 430, which was great. So I'm super excited. How did I do it? I just made content every day. Well, what give me specific? Hey, listen, I just made content every day. That's it. I had something to say, wrote it down, and I just made a quick video about it. And I just did it every single day, right? I just kept doing it. I was very consistent. I might have had maybe a couple of days last month where I didn't make any content, but for the most part, I was making content every day, right? And I committed to it. I committed to myself, told my wife about it. We talked about it. I said, I'm just going to make content every day. Just going to make it every day and see what happens. I know some videos are not going to get a lot of views. Some of them may get, more than others and so on and so forth. I'm not going to worry about the numbers of it all. I just want to hit the number that I set for myself, which was like $400. And we hit it mainly just by being consistent, just that alone. So this month, our goal is at least 600. And then our main ultimate goal, not I'm say ultimate, I would say our main goal is to get to the point to where YouTube can take care of a lot of our necessities, like our rent and our a few other different expenses, living expenses. Because a lot of times we get caught up with, well, I want to get to 20,000, 100,000, and all these big numbers, which are great. It's a great goal. There's a lot of people making money like that. But I'm like, you know what? If I could just right now, if I can just get YouTube to take care of our living expenses, then everything else that we're making is all gravy. It's all on top of that, right? So, and I feel that I know that YouTube can do that because it's been paying us consistently for years now. So all I have to do is to get to that level is like a lot of other people are at currently right now, is just continue to make content. And if we continue to make content, we'll be there and I'll make a video about it. Yeah, we're doing this and YouTube just pays all my bills right now. Now, I'm not making $100,000, a month or even a year yet, but I tell you this much, it's paying all my bills. It's paying all my bills right now, right? So that's a good achievable goal that anybody really could do. That's something that anybody can do. Yeah, there are YouTubers out there that are making hundreds of thousands of dollars per month, $50,000, $30,000, $80,000, 200,000. I mean, there's all kind of figures there. That's all great and that's all amazing. And that's a good goal to shoot for if that's, your goal. But right now I'm like, you know what? Hey, if I can just get YouTube to pay my bills, I'm good right now. And I just keep building from there. That'll just take, can you imagine that? We've been making money from YouTube, but I'm like, man, if I could get YouTube just, and people say, well, how you paying all your bills? I'm like, I'm paying all my bills. I'm making YouTube videos every day. That's how I pay all my bills. It don't make no sense. The world that we live in right now, where you can get all your bills paid just by making some freaking videos. What? What? Hey, and I'm grateful for the 430 that we're getting ready to get. For YouTube, just think about this for a hot second. Just in my position. And I ain't even bragging because I ain't even, y'all know there's others doing way more than what I'm doing. But I'm excited. YouTube is getting ready to send me $430, all because I just made some videos in October. Let's just all have a moment of silence just for that. And we got the potential to make that even go higher. All I got to do is just keep making videos. Just keep doing what I did in October and do it in November. Y'all see why I'm so excited about this stuff. I'm just keeping it simple. Okay. And I'm taking you on a journey because that's not like I done made it. Oh yeah, I made it, man. I got hundreds of thousands of subs and I'm making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year off of YouTube. No, I'm taking you on a journey from the beginning because I want to document this. So later on, a year from now, 2 years from now, when I'm still training and helping people, I can say, look Look at what I did. Look at where I came from. If I can do it, you can do it. And then and other people that I'm following, that I'm taking screenshots with, right, y'all, I'm playing this stuff out over here. I ain't playing with this thing. I'm taking screenshots of other people that I follow that are doing the exact same thing. And I could be like, well, look, this is where they were. Now look at where they're at now. This is where they came from. Started from the bottom. Now we here. All because of they stayed consistent. Because I'm gonna have receipts. I'm collecting receipts right now. I'm taking screenshots of a lot of my stuff on my channel. Because I want to have, because a lot of times people look at you and they're like, oh yeah, well, you can do that. But they don't know where you came from. They don't know what you've been through. They just see you now. They don't know that you had to start too. They don't know that you had doubt too. They don't know that sometimes you didn't believe. You're like, man, I don't know about this thing. I don't know. I don't know. But you didn't quit, right? Went through it, and boom, now you can show people, hey, you can do it as well. And I know that's what a lot of people, want to see. And that's something I never did before. So since our channel's really restarting, I'm documenting, and I'm documenting a lot of it in these videos. So I can go back, hey, go back to the video of November 5th, 2024, or whatever date, right? And watch that video. And you'll see where I was at that time compared to where I am today. That's what you want to do. So I kind of went down a rabbit hole here, but my thoughts after getting my first YouTube check is kind of the same feelings that I'm getting right now with a rejuvenated, motivation, if you will, about YouTube and the potential of what it can bring. And all you have to do is just stay consistent. And if you do that, incredible things that happen. Just watch. I done figured it out. All you gotta do is just keep creating. You're gonna get better in the process, more comfortable in the process. You're gonna streamline your process because everybody does it different. Everybody does it. Everybody would do things their way, right? You can learn from people, kind of see how they do things, but eventually you'll create your own flow, your own method, your own process of creating your videos, right? And that's okay because that's what everybody needs to do is just be themselves. So that's all I got, guys. I'll let you get back to it. I'll keep you posted on, I will, on everything that's happening on the channel here. And I look forward to hearing from you as well. Comment below. Let me know. I don't know if you got if you're getting your first, or you recently have gotten your first, check from YouTube. Comment below. If you just want to share, whether it was a year ago, a couple years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, whatever. I'd love to hear your thoughts about what your feelings were and what was going through your mind when you got your first check. And what do you see for the future? Whatever you want to share, comment below, like this video. Be sure to subscribe as well. And hey, guys, I'll see you in the next video.